She doesn't respect you. She walks all over you, and she won't submit to your leadership. I want to be the first person to be able to say that you are definitely capable of being the man God has called you to be. It's already within you to be that man that can lead your family, that can be admired, that can be respected, that can be worth submitting to. And if this is your first time seeing me, my name is Donreality. This is Donreality, where I help other men build a foundation around God to become the best version of themselves, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. And without further ado, I want to get straight into it. Your wife, your girlfriend, your fiance, whoever she is in your life, she's not respecting you. She doesn't see you as a leader. She's walking all over you. She's threatening to leave you. She's using your kids as leverage. She's spending money, making big decisions without your approval. And she's walking all over your boundaries. And that is described as the Jezebel spirit. And I know if you are going through that, there is definitely a way out. Before I even say any of that, I want to be the first person to let you know that this is not a red pill channel. I'm not red pill. In 2022, I was, and I'm no longer part of that. I have uploaded a video titled My Story, and if you want to go watch that, you can. It goes in depth about how I was in a very toxic relationship. I was getting walked all over. I was getting embarrassed, emasculated, everything you can name it. And then I thought I found a solution. It was red pill. I got into it. It turned me into this egotistical person. I did upgrade myself, but I lost my spirit and I lost my soul in the process. If you want to give it a watch, go ahead and do that. It's probably up right here, I don't know. But that being said, I am not a person that talks down on women and we bash women and we hate women. These are our mothers, our wives, our girlfriends, our sisters in Christ. And I don't want to be the person that spreads that type of hate. So if you are on this channel, if you are watching this video with that same view, thinking you're gonna get this hate, I'm not that. You can bounce off this channel right now, go watch something else. If you are definitely in love with the woman that is in your life and you want to be the man that can lead her, that can get that respect, and you're just tired of getting walked all over, this is the video. Now, if you came from my video that I uploaded on Instagram because you commented a trigger word, then we're gonna get straight into it. No woman wants to follow a man that has nowhere to go. You have no vision. You do not have a vision. You do not have a purpose. You don't know what your purpose is. Everyone has a purpose, but you don't know what your purpose is. And she knows, because you don't know, she knows you don't have a purpose. You don't even know what you're doing with your life. You're just going to work, paying bills, going out to eat, probably playing video games. Yeah, you go to church, but you don't actually have a purpose. I know what my purpose is. We all have a purpose. The purpose of a pillow is to lay our heads on it. The purpose of this chair that I'm sitting on is to provide a comfort seat for me. This desk has a purpose. Each and every single person has their own purpose. It's not their calling. It is their purpose. Something that you are good at naturally. Help other people with that. Mine's is fitness. Mine's is making content. Mine's is helping men become the best version of themselves. A woman cannot follow you if you have nowhere to go. They are attracted to leadership. They want to be led. When you have no purpose in your life, she will subconsciously, naturally lose respect for you. She's not choosing to lose respect for you. It's just happening. The second thing is that you obviously tolerated disrespect and getting emasculated from the very beginning. When you guys first started talking, whenever you and your partner started talking, you and your girlfriend, your wife, fiance, whoever started talking, and she started making fun of you, she started hitting on you, she started emasculating you in public, and you didn't check her for it, not in an obviously bad way aggressive way, but you didn't say, hey, I don't do that. Don't do that. I don't tolerate that. In the beginning, ever since she did that, she basically put a brick, and then she became that. She knows you are someone who tolerates it, so she does it over and over again. So it's a lot harder to set boundaries further into the relationship, because the same reason why someone would leave their hometown or someone would stop hanging out with these old friends whenever they get better is because you tell her, hey, I'm not this. And she's like, you always never had a problem with it, or you never had a problem with it. Why do you have a problem with it now? Now that's an argument, especially if she doesn't know how to see your perspective and see how you feel about it. And the third one is just like the second one. Instead of tolerating disrespect, you didn't have any boundaries. You didn't say, hey, this is what I expect. These are my standards. You don't have to control somebody. You can just have your own standards. Your own standards. And I'm actually going to come back to this one on the last one, after the last one, because this is how my wife basically never really disrespects me or emasculates me or constantly honoring me, this, that, and the third. But when you have no standards and no boundaries, especially in the beginning of the relationship, no matter how pretty she is, when she crosses that line, you know what type of person she is. You know how serious she takes you. You say you're this man of God and you don't tolerate this, but you didn't set it in the beginning, or you didn't keep your word for it. So when she did, you gave her too much grace. And yes, God tells us to forgive, but God also tells us to not allow things to stray us away from him, if that makes any sense. That makes perfect sense. I don't know what I'm talking about. Now, if you actually never set boundaries in the beginning, you can still set them now. It's never too late to set a boundary, because if she set a boundary, you have no choice but to follow it. The same thing goes vice versa. Add a boundary and actually stick with it. She crosses it, implications. Now, the fourth one is you say you're going to do something and you never do it. She knows your words are constantly empty. You say you're going to take her out this weekend, you don't go. You say you're going to buy her flowers, you suddenly can't. You say you're going to take out the trash. You say you're going to put the laundry in the washer. You don't do any of it. You say you're going to pick up the kids. You don't do it. Consistency in anything creates memory. It creates identity. She sees you as someone who doesn't know how to keep your word. And that's why she has no respect for you in anything you say. You say you're going to do this. Baby, we're going to go out to dinner. She's probably not going to care, because she's already expecting something to come up. And this doesn't actually just go for her. It goes for yourself too. And she notices it. You say you're going to start going to the gym. Now you have an excuse. I can't. Well, and it's not your first time. You did it multiple times in different things. You say you're going to start working on that car. You say you're going to start getting this job. You say you're going to start going to church. You say you're going to. The biggest one is saying you're going to. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. You guys get in an argue, you say something and it hurts her feelings, and then you apologize for it, and then you do it again when you get mad. That's empty. Now, the fifth one is you basically always apologizing for things that aren't your fault. And this goes two ways. Because one, you can constantly say sorry just to be a peacekeeper. Just to be that person that's like, I don't want to argue. I'm sorry. But she now doesn't feel heard. You have no backbone. That's the second one. You have no backbone. It's like you're this person that's like, you avoid confrontation, and she doesn't feel like she's worth being fought for because you're constantly saying sorry. A woman does not want to have a man who doesn't know how to have a firm feet, have a firm foundation. If you truly believe that this is wrong, say it's wrong. She can literally know she's wrong, and she just want to see if you'll agree or you'll say something, and you don't. Now the sixth one is you need her validation to feel confident, and that is a big issue. That is a big issue, because first of all, your identity to feel confident should be rooted in Christ. Second of all, when you base your entire emotion off of how she validates you, that's going to build resentment, because we all know a woman has a menstrual cycle. She has to go through 4 phases for 7 days. If she's at the low and you get your validation from her when she's at her low, now she has to raise herself up just so you could raise yourself up. And that is bad. That is bad. Me personally, my wife can tell me I look fine. And she does constantly. Trust me. She does constantly. Especially after I cut my hair. You need to learn how to cut your own hair. Now, that was just a personal preference. You don't have to. I don't care. But when my wife tells me I look fine, it's like a cherry on top. But if she doesn't say anything, I know I look good. I know I look good. Especially when I'm the one that know how to cut my own hair. Like, I know I look good. I'm literally in the gym. I know I look good. I'm not saying go out and get validation from other women. No. Your validation, your confidence, you need to have Godfidence. I know I'm son of God. Wait, chill. I meant son of Christ. Now the 7th one is you literally are always competing with her instead of leading her. She says she wants to do this habit, now you want to do it. You see her get this promotion at work, now you're mad. You see her getting home from work and she's tired, or she has friends that she want to hang out with. Well, I'm gonna hang out with my friends. I don't even have friends. My wife have friends. When she go out, I'm like, go have fun. Obviously not the worldly fun, and she knows that. Not because I don't allow it, because she has standards herself. Just for fun, just for little laughs and giggles, we do compete when we go to the arcade, on a date night, or go to the gym, but she knows I'm stronger than her. And overall, when it comes to even, if you have kids, we don't have kids, but when it comes to kids, I'm not competing with her, I'm leading her. Now the 9th one is that you let her disrespect you in front of people and you say nothing. Now, I don't expect you to tell, you better watch it, cuss or something. No, I'm not saying that at all. But definitely check her for it. If you got to pull her off to the side or tell her not to say something, you be a firm, have a backbone. Don't let her know that you don't tolerate that. It is never too late to set boundaries. Obviously, let it be communicated, but let it be known. Let it be known. Don't get upset when she crosses a boundary that you never communicated. And I got 1 minute left, but the last one is you never made her feel the weight of losing you. She's not afraid to lose you. That's why she threatens to leave. Because in her head, she can get someone else. You're not worth keeping. You're not worth having. And you need to be the man that's worth having. She needs to be afraid to lose you. You need to have that much value within yourself, right? And also, I said I was going to come back to the second one after I was done with the last one. And what I was going to say was that when me and my wife started talking, we talked for hours. And she would always call me boy. And I told her, I said, don't call me that, right? And she has a little brother, so I'm pretty sure that's where that came from. But for me, I was like, I want to be seen as a man, so I don't tolerate being called a boy, right? Now, other people, they say boy. If I don't care about them and I'm not going to have a relationship with them, I don't care if they call me boy, because I'm not going to be in their life. But if I want her to be my wife, I'm like, don't call me boy, please. I'm not a boy, I'm a man. If you enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe, comment. I'm going to upload more videos pertaining to men becoming the men of God that they're supposed to be. And that's it for this video.